12 seconds to go in the game. Niners lead by 4. He'll fire to the right side.
I see. Good news, everyone.
Vikings have re-signed one of the most talented young players on the defense, Danielle Hunter, to a 5-year, $72 million contract from Ian Rappaport. He gets $40 million of that guaranteed and a $15 million signing bonus. Danielle Hunter getting paid and locked down for the Vikings. Now, that's as far as we know about the contract deals at this point. I'm assuming the $72 million will be top loaded to get the $40 million all ran out in like 3 years. So that's a good sign, because that means after the $40 million runs out, the Vikings can renegotiate and do whatever they need to do to move Hunter's money elsewhere if need be. But a lot of Vikings fans might say this is a lot of money for a player that hasn't really proven himself yet. Last year, a lot of fans would say was a very underwhelming year. And despite the sacks being low, he got plenty of hurries. But, you know, fans look at the sack number. So what this really reminds me of, when Jared Allen went to the Bears, and then Everson Griffin got his big-time contract extension before he really proved himself, that ended up working out very, very well. So I would very, very excited about Danielle Hunter being locked up. I think he will be the predecessor for Everson and probably move into that right defensive end position once Everson slows down a little bit. So this will be a really good time for Danielle. He'll be that starting lefty end for now and probably move to the blind side for those right-handed quarterbacks in a few years. So very excited about this. And now I want to ask you guys, who do you want the Vikings to extend next? For me, I think it really comes down to two players, Anthony Barr or Stephon Diggs. The Vikings have already re-signed Eric Kendricks, so there's one linebacker that we have a stud locked down in the future. Do we need two if it's cost that type of money? For wide receivers, Adam Thielen is already on a very team-friendly deal, so you could see the Vikings maybe leaning more towards wide receiver, and that's where I would be leaning towards as well. Even though the Vikings, for once, are pretty high in wide receiver talent on the roster, in the years past, it's been hard to come by, and Stephon Diggs has been a key piece for the Vikings those last couple of years. I think he makes a lot of sense. Anthony Barr is a fantastic, the Vikings' first Mike Zimmer draft pick, a ton of talent, love him, and he covers all the ground you would want from a linebacker. But Stephon Diggs, a little bit more important, I would say. But give me your thoughts about that in the comments. And before I go, I've been very busy. I'm sorry for the lack of videos, but I will be uploading one hopefully in a week. Been so much on my plate in my personal life, but I will be getting a video out hopefully in a week. I got good free time come next week, so hopefully I'll get you guys then. Otherwise, here's a quick little update video for you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next one.